What's good? What's good? What's good? Hold on, man, let me adjust my bed real quick. All right. That's a little better. All right, man. So I got a question. It's a real good one, too, came to me. How y'all doing this Saturday? What's happening, man? Everybody straight this Saturday? Life, living life, and all that good stuff. The weather is fair to middling here in Georgia, so it might be some motorcycle ride. I want to shout out the regulators. It's their anniversary weekend, so that should be cool. Big fella, what you got?
I'm at damn stool. What am I stool doing up in here?
I don't know. You'll talk to your daughter. What they say?
That's what it is.
Catalytic converter?
No.
What?
You just got a throttle control
That's what he say. Just
and a misfire.
we know the 0300 code. What about the 200 code?
The 200, the 121
Yeah.
is the throttle sensor.
Oh, well, that's what he say. Just fixed.
A throttle sensor? That's what it says. Apparently, either it's something.
Throttle position switcher. All right. I'll call it later on. All right. So, topic. That was the big fella, man. Kind of got a couple of codes on my little old school. We're trying to figure out what it is. All right, so today's topic. First off, man, you're watching your boy Big Cell FHOHNIC. You're watching Fast Harleys Only. This channel is dedicated to all motorcycle enthusiasts, independents, MCs, OMCs, 1%ers, the whole 9 yards. We talk everything about motorcycling from politics to just everyday motorcycle. Get out, okay? So if you like the channel, make sure you subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified. Also, this channel is only capable of surviving with your donations. There's several ways to donate by hitting the super chat button, the $ at the end of the comment section, or by Cash App, which is $ FHOHNIC, or via PayPal. All right? So let's see who we got on here. Hold on, y'all. Let me see who we got. Let's see who we got on here. That part right there, man. Boss Hog, what to do? All right, so hold on. Let me pull up these comments so I can see. I got an interesting topic today, man. I think you guys are gonna like this one. That's why I'm coming to you in the middle of the day.
Interesting topic today,
Y'all disrupting my, my little get out, man. You see me on my little Sealy, sir. Juggy Bruce, what up? Boss Hog, what up? Gregory Williams, what up? Andre Green, what up? There it is there, Choke City, what up? All right, so let's check this out. So today's topic, this is the question that I got. The question says, what's up, Big Cell? Question, if you're not 100%, is it best to stay quiet on the favoritism, kissing up, etc., that's being displayed? Running the club like a dictatorship. People going along to get along if you're paying dues and not 100%. Get at me. Boom. So now let's address the first part of it. You just decided to get with a club, okay? And you're brand new to the club. You're not 100%, but you already noticed the bullshit, okay? At this point, you got two choices. This is the whole point of your prospecting period. The prospecting period is when you take the time to find out if this is the club for you. You sit back, you observe, and you watch. I tell every new member, if it was up to me as a new member, period, whether you're prospecting or you become a brand new patch member, 100%er as they say, you wouldn't have a say-so for a whole year. You have to sit your ass down, shut up, and listen, and pay attention. So in this particular situation, if you're not a 100%er, that's all you can do. You don't have a say-so. In most clubs. Now, I don't know how, if the club is being ran different, if the rules is different, then that's different. But in most clubs, as a non-100%er, if you don't have 100%, you don't even have a vote. You don't even have a say-so. So these are the things that you have to deal with. You just sit back and you observe. You feel what I'm saying? It's messed up. Now, The other part of this is that you're saying that as a nine, you don't have 100%. Those are the rules of the club, and you agree to that. Then that's just what it is. You're gonna pay your dues. You're gonna be quiet, and you're gonna, and sit back. But take this time to observe the club. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be observed. Before I become 100%, or before I put all this shit on my vest, pay this money, have this stuff sold on here, before I make the commitment, oh, I'm going to die for this club, I'm going to ride for it. Before I get to stand and hollering all that shit, is this the club that I want to be a part of? If I'm already seeing some bullshit and I ain't even 100%er in the club, then why would I even want to continue? Again, these are things that you have to think about. All of these things matter. You feel what I'm saying? You really have to take the time and think about these things. D-Mac, what up? Darian Johnson, what up? So, the traditional, and I'm going to call them prospect or probie or whatever you want to call it, the traditional probing or prospecting period, no, you don't have a say-so. You have to deal with, take, accept out. You don't have a say-so. You don't have a voice. You don't have a vote. When you go to the meetings, some clubs, as a non-100% member, you can't even sit in on the meetings. You have to stand outside during the meetings. You have to be present, but you cannot be in the meetings. Some clubs tell you to step out during the financial part of the meeting. You feel what I'm saying? So being 100% have its privileges, but still, even with being 100%, a brand new 100% or whatever you want to call it, some clubs have different rules and regulations on that. What up, Finn? So these are just things that you have to you have to know. If you are not 100%er yet in your club, and you're already seeing the bullshit that you are, like in this letter, I got this text today, this letter, text or whatever, and I'm reading. Let me read it again for those who just joined. What up, Big Sale? Question: if you're autism, going along to get along, if you're paying dues and not 100%er, get at me. Okay, I'm gonna answer this question. If you're not 100%er, is it best to stay quiet on the favoritism, kissing ass, and kissing up, etc.? Yes. Ain't shit you can say or do about it, no way. What up, Ike? You're not 100%er. Ain't shit you can do but observe. Sorry. You're not 100%er. So your voice is null and void. You don't have a say-so. You just have to sit down and be quiet, but observe it. Take note. Observe it and do what you do. So when it's your chance to speak up on it or whatever, you can speak up on it. But also, more importantly, take this chance, take this time to see, hey, these are the kind of cats I want to be around. If you join the club and they already got cliques and favoritisms for certain members, then you already know you in trouble anyway. You already know this is some bullshit from the beginning. So why would you even want to continue? If I come to your job and I'm applying for a job and I see already that it's 7, 8, they done already clicked up and this is their little clique, and if you ain't part of the clique, most likely you won't last. I'm not even going to waste my time. I'm not going to try to join a club to fit in with a clique. That ain't, fuck all that. I'm not joining no club to be on the favoritism team or the kissing ass team, like you kissing up team, as you say. Also, you say the club is being ran like a dictatorship. Why would you even subject yourself to that from the beginning? Why would you even want to be a part of that? Why would you want to be a part of a dictatorship? So you already telling me that I'm brand new to the club and I'm already seeing bullshit that I don't even like, that I disagree with already, and I want to say something, but I can't. So you already doomed from the beginning. You're setting yourself up for failure from the beginning. Think about what you're saying. The club is already being ran like a dictatorship. It's already, it's already cliques and favoritisms and all that type of shit. So why would you even continue? This would be the best time to say, you know what, brothers? Hey, man, I'm going to have some fun, do what I do, but I'm going to go and tap on out on this one, man. This would be the best time to do it. I promise you. Don't go any further and thinking that you're going to change the club or the club going to change. Because what you're going to do is you're going to become part of the non-favoritism clique, and your ass going to become the troublemaker. Your ass going to become the outcast. You feel what I'm saying? And you not going to be liked at all. And then your ass going to be miserable. You feel me? So just think about that. Why would you want to be a part of something like that? You feel what I'm saying? This is just different things. Again, man, if you just joined the channel, man, it's your boy Big Cell FHO's HNIC, man. Today's topic is, as 100%er, what rights do you have or what voice do you have? As a non-100%er, you're not a full patch member. So most likely that's considered a prospect or a probie or however the club has it set up. But what voice do you have? And the true answer is really none. You don't have a voice. You feel what I'm saying? You have to be 100% invested. You have to be 100% member, full patch member in order to have a voice. Certain clubs got certain definitions and certain, parameters on what they consider 100%. So, you roll with that. But again, that's the topic of the day. So if you're watching this channel, man, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the bell to be notified of all new messages, that I send out. Also, the channel survives on you guys' donations. So make sure you guys donate to the channel. There's several ways to donate. You got the Cash App, which is $FHOHNIC. You got the Super Chat button, which is the $ at the end of the comment box. You can hit that and donate, or you can send money via PayPal to fasthardiesonly@gmail.com via PayPal. Again, we cannot continue the channel without your contributions. They do help. Okay, so moving on to the other part of this is that you say you got brothers kissing up to other members and just trying to be, and you got certain, I'm assuming when you say favoritism, I'm assuming that you got officers showing favoritism to other members or whatever it may be. Okay, and you want to speak up on that. Again, there's nothing you can do. You cannot speak up on it. You're stuck. It just is what it is, because you're brand new to the club. So your whole thing is to observe. You feel what I'm saying? Your whole thing is to observe as far as, seeing if this is what you want to be a part of. They're checking you out, you're checking them out. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, if you're already seeing the buffoonery, if you're already seeing the bullshit, then why would you continue to go any further? If you think you as a person can change the club, or, your homeboy might be in the club or whatever, again, I already told you, don't join the club because your homeboy is in the club. You say the club is being ran dictatorship. Again, that should be in every club belongs to the club members. And I'm going to tell you that right now. No president is more powerful than the body. No office members is more powerful than the body. No founders are more powerful than the body. The body controls and rules the club. Whatever the body says is what goes. Period. Whatever the body of the club says, if we vote as a body to say your ass got to go, your ass got to go. You feel what I'm saying? And until you guys understand that, and until you guys really understand what that means, then you'll always be stuck in that rut. Boss all crazy ass. Do I get to ride beautiful since I be donating? You cool. You donate about another 20 grand and you can have beautiful. Yeah, donate about another 20 bands, about another 20 grand, 20 bands, and you can have beautiful. Beautiful. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, so always understand that the club, the president, the vice president, they're powerless to the body of the club. I promise you, they're super duper powerless. They have no power over the club. The club owns the club. The club runs the club. The club says what the club is going to do. The body. We don't want to say who is and who ain't, and who going to be and who not going to be, what we going to do and what we not going to do. The body says that. And if the body is clicked up in the clicks, well, then you in trouble. If the body is, if you're not part of the in crowd or the favorite crowd, then you may be in trouble. And it's something for you to think about. It really is something for you to think about. Now, the other part to this is you say you're paying dues as a non-100% member, as a non-full patch member. I don't understand how you're paying dues. If I'm not fully patched, I'm not all the way in, then I shouldn't pay dues. I pay whatever the initiation fee is and whatever the rule. But again, if you signed up to pay dues and that's the rules and regulations of that club, then you pay dues. But just understand this, that your money can be wasted, because if you don't make it, they don't have to give you those dues back. So these are things that you need to have considered, and these are things that you need to know. But if I'm not 100% invested, then why am I investing? Then why am I paying? If I'm not 100% invested, then why am I invested? Why am I invested? Don't nobody got no money just to give away. Don't nobody got no money just to throw away. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, but if that's the rules and the regulations of that club and you agree to it, then pay your dues and shut the fuck up. Because that's all you can do. You're not 100% member. You're going to give me your money and be quiet. If you don't like it, leave. But thank you for that money. Thank you for that bread in the meantime. So, again, know what you're getting yourself into, know what it's all about. And, it was an interesting topic because, like I said, his question is I'm paying dues, but I'm not a 100% member. Do I have a say so? Pay your dues. Shut the fuck up. Should you try to go along to get along? You should just try to be you. I'm not gonna kiss nobody ass to be a part of nothing. I'm not going. He says, people going along to get along. If you're paying dues and not 100%. If that's what they got going on, you feel what I'm saying? If that's what they got going, if you got people going along to get, which is, I'm gonna tell you like that. That's standard in most clubs. You got a whole 90. I said this. 98% of all 99%, that's what they do. Oh man, I'm just shit. That shit ain't that serious to me, man. I mean, whatever the club say we gonna do. So that's what they do. They just go along to get along. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Had to go turn off the whatchamacallit real quick. Didn't want nothing to burn down in the house. Okay, so that's one of the things, like I said, that when you join a club, these are the things that you need to know. If I'm paying my dues and I don't make it, do I get my dues back? Why is my say so? Why don't I have a say so? Whatever it may be. But in most clubs, that is the standard norm. Most of your members go along to get along. Most of your members, you got a lot of clubs that they do have cliques within the club. You got a lot of clubs that they have their favorites. I always preach on VIPs, superstars, VIPs, and bench warmers. What up with it, TU? What up, Miss Special One? So, these are some of the things that you guys need to know, man. But this is all a part of the prospect, or the probie period, or whatever you want to call it. Some clubs got a prospect period, and then they got a probie period. So all of these things are just is all a part of it. But like I said, at the end of the day, your number one goal when you get in this motorcycle club is to listen, to watch, to hear, to observe, and to take in the knowledge and to ask the questions that you need to ask to find out if this is what you want to be a part of for the rest of your life. Because when you join a club, it's supposed to be for life automatically. You don't have to tell nobody for life. It's supposed to be automatically for life. You feel what I'm saying? You don't have to tell. I don't have to tell you I'm joining this club for life. That's supposed to be automatic. You committing to something. That's what you're supposed to commit to for life. You feel me? So that's what that is. All right. So I hope this answered that question, brother. Not saying no names and not saying where you're from. But if you're not a 100%er, you don't have a say so. Shut the fuck up. Pay your dues if that's what they want you to do. Observe, look, listen, and then make your decision when it's time to make your decision. That may sound harsh. That may sound cruel. But that's just the way it is. Get your 100%. Then maybe you can say something. Maybe you can try to break up the cliques. Maybe you can stop the favoritism. You feel what I'm saying? And maybe somebody will listen to you. But in the meantime, observe, be quiet. You know what I'm saying? And just enjoy the whole ride. Seek up as much knowledge as you can. Learn as much as you can. You feel what I'm saying? Ask the questions. All right, as always, before I go, anybody got any questions? Anybody want to comment on this topic, or they got questions on something else? Hope everybody's enjoying their Saturday. If you was able to get out and ride, or able to get out and ride, man, that's got to be the best thing going here in Georgia. It's not too hot, not too cold. Threats of rain showers here and there, so we just chilling. What else I want to say too? Um, don't forget, I got the second annual FHO ride going to the West Coast. I know for a fact it's a 10-day ride. I'm just waiting on the exact dates from Rare Breed. It's their 30th anniversary, so I will be taking as many people who wants to ride with me to the West Coast. To the West Coast, we'll be doing it on the 3 days to get there from Atlanta, from Georgia. It'll be 3 days from here, 4 days in LA, and then 3 days to get back. 3 days to get back to Georgia. I'm gonna have the price of the rooms. I'm gonna have what it costs for gas, for hotels on the road. The first 15 people that pre-book will get all access VIP passes. I've been promised that from Rare Breed. So 15 VIP passes along with the VIP table at the actual anniversary. So that's going to be big. That's real big. Shout out to Rare Breed for even offering me that. So that was real big of them. So 30 years in the game, that's going to be big for them next year. I can only imagine what that event is going to be like. And then I'll be doing another ride too, because East Bay Dragons turns 60 next year. So I'll be coming back in August, September with the East Bay Dragon ride, going to Oakland to be a part of the 60 years with East Bay Dragon. It's a lot of history, man, being put down. It's a lot of stuff that you guys need to see. If you've never been to the West Coast, you need to go to the West Coast and just see the culture, the lifestyle, how them boys live and how they do it. So just stay tuned for that. Let me see if we got any questions. Okay. How many carbs you want? I don't know. Juggy Bruce, I'm not sure what you're saying. What's your price on the black Cordova bars? You got to hit me off camera for that. When that's going down, the Rare Breed thing is in June. I'm waiting on the exact dates, and then I'm gonna put it out. I'm gonna put out the exact dates, time. I'm gonna put it together. So when I tell you it costs this amount of money to go there and back, I promise you that's what it's gonna cost you. Now you can fuck off a whole lot of money buying trinkets and gifts and some other stuff, but when I put together how much it's gonna cost for gas, the whole 9 yards, and this will be an easy ride. We're not dragging nobody. We're gonna have a good ride. We're gonna do 700 miles a day. You know, our goal is to do 700 to 800 miles a day. Our goal is to ride from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m., 6 p.m. every day. Bed down, get us a nice meal, shower up, get you some rest, and we get back up the next day and carry on. So that's I don't want nobody to say that they don't want to go. I want this trip to be so I want this trip to be so awesome that that everybody wants to go and everybody has a good time. You already know it's gonna be hilarious. So I'll hit you up off camera with that, Juggy Bruce. Bigger front wheel to get yonder. Biggest front wheel. Oh, you asked me what's the biggest wheel? I am a stock wheelbase person. I've been yonder with a 23. I had a 23 on my bike. I've never had anything bigger than a 23. I put at least 100,000 miles on my 23-inch wheel, and I rode it. I rode the shit out of it. But now riding stock, there's nothing more comfortable, more smoother than stock. So again, that's all up to you. Everything that you're asking and everything that you want to do is all up to you. You could do a 26 if that's what you choose to do. But just know this: one of the biggest things I tell everybody is that if it's not in stock, if it's not stock, that it's not in stock. Meaning that if you break down and you got a 23 or a 26 or a 28 or a 30 or whatever, then and you need a tire, First off, number one, you're going to have to find a dealership that will even touch a custom wheel. Number one, then you have to find a dealership that will have the tire. Okay, then that will have the tire machine, because those bigger wheels take a different size tire machine. So to give you an example, on one trip we went to, we had to take the guy's tire to a diesel shop that had the big enough machine to take the tire off, but he had to sign a waiver because the diesel shop was like, listen, I'm going to scratch this chrome up on this wheel. There's no way for me to get this rim off of this tire off this wheel and without scratching this chrome. So he had to sign a waiver and a disclosure and all that shit. And then they got it changed out. We was able to get back on the road. But it was a total inconvenience. It was a day's, 2 days worth of inconvenience in hotels. And one of my rules is this. This is one of my rules. If we break down because of you, then you are responsible for the hotels. You're responsible for the food. You ain't got to feed us caviar and lobster, but you're going to at least get us some bologna and cheese sandwiches and some chips and some Kool-Aid or something. And you ain't got to get everybody their own room, but you at least go get a room where we can get in there and lay down and be comfortable. Because your raggedy ass bike broke down, that's the extra expense on you. You know what I'm talking about? 'Cause we got to sit here and wait on you. I'm just saying, man. In the East Bay Dragon 60 ride, big bro, that will be an Labor Day weekend, whatever Labor Day weekend next year. So there's always a Labor Day weekend. So it's September, beginning of September, late August. So I'll be going back to back. But trust me, I'll be putting them out there in time. You have at least 6 or 7 months to try to make the arrangements. I'm waiting on Rare Breed to give me their exact dates, so that I can put together the whole entire thing. And I'll be doing the same thing for East Bay Dragons. I'll be giving you how much it's going to cost you for gas, how much it's going to cost you for the hotels on the road, single or if you share or whatever. I will try to do designated stops, but that's going to be kind of hard. But we're going to have a ball, like I said. From Georgia, it's going to be a 3-day trip there, 4 days there, and then 3 days back from Georgia. So if you're going to meet me here in Georgia, you got to, get to Georgia. That may be an extra day or two for you. But we're going to have a ball doing it. Okay? All righty. Thank you, D-Mac. Son-in-law, what it do? Road to success. So stay tuned. You guys all know the FHO hotline number, which is 424-242-2355. I may be in. Okay, we're drifting. Let's get it, baby. I would love to have you, brother. I promise you. And because it's going to be monumental, man. That's 60 years in the game. The oldest, documented black motorcycle club is the East Bay Dragons, with the history. And like I said, we're going to pray Toby Jean is still there. The only president that East Bay Dragons has ever had. I don't know if you guys know your history about East Bay Dragons, but it's just gonna be epic, man. Oakland, the city gonna be. I promise you, the town gonna be on fire. That for that weekend, it's gonna be unbelievable. So, yes, I know who this is, bro. I know, Drifter. Yeah, I already know who he is. Thunder God, I got you, baby. So, you guys stay tuned for the details on that. Anybody got any questions about this topic? As a non-full patch member, do you have any say-so? No, you don't. As a non-full patch member, you're observing the fuckery, you're observing the cliques, you're observing the favoritism, you're observing the dictatorship. What do? That's your choice to make. But if you're joining the club and it's already some bullshit, then 9 times out of 10, it's either going to stay that bullshit or escalate into more bullshit. I'm paying my dues, but I still don't have a say-so. If you agree to that, then hey, you agree to it. Shut up, pay the money, and be quiet. But take the time to observe, man. Take the time. Don't be in a rush just to get the vest. A lot of people are so in a rush to get the vest, or so in a rush to get all of their patches on their vest, because you want to look like your other brothers. You don't want to be singled out, or you don't want to seem different. Who was that right there? Philip Alexander, I appreciate you. I'll take that from a real buster, Philip Alexander. So anyway, man, just know that don't be in a rush. There's no need to rush. I promise you, there's no need to rush. There's no need to be in a hurry to get those colors. Because the thing about them is when you get them, you want them to be for life. You want to be around some cats that you know got your back, that they know you got their back, that you're fully committed, you know. And then this is my other thing. Don't prospect or pro be hard, but then as soon as you get your colors, you fall off. Because that doesn't do anything for the club, man. I promise you. It doesn't do anything for the club, but hurts the club. You feel what I'm saying? As hard as you went to be in a club, as hard as you should be going, if not harder, once you are fully in the club. Okay? But again, make your decisions, make your choices. Understand what it is that you're becoming a part of. You know, from all of it, from the good times to the bad times to the possibilities to all of it. Because all of it is going to be a part of your whole entire journey with whatever club you decide to be with. MCing is cool. MCing is a lifestyle, and it's definitely something to be a part of if that's what you choose to be, you know. But you don't have to MC in order to MC. Hear what I'm saying? You don't have to be. You don't have to be in an MC in order to MC. So that's just what that is. Anybody got any more questions? I'm not gonna hold y'all. I know it's Saturday. Y'all got a lot of stuff to do. Cut the grass and do your honeydews, and Mama wants you to wash windows and all that type of stuff. Whatever it is you gotta do, fold clothes and all that those type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, any other questions? Again, D-Mac, I appreciate you, brother. Drifter, for sure. You know you owe me, Drifter. You owe me a ride anyway, for real. You do owe me a ride anyway. You know what I'm talking about? Me and you need to ride. You owe me a side by side anyway. JD, I appreciate you enjoying the information, sir. So, yeah, Drifter, you need to make it happen because you owe me a ride anyway, babe. See what I'm talking about? Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, anybody, that's it. That's all. So I love you guys. I hope if this information has been helpful, if you're watching this is not live, make sure you donate to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to tell a friend. Don't forget to tell a friend, man. Tell a friend about the channel. Let's get the numbers up. We're lacking in numbers. So I don't know if that means Big Cell is falling off or not. I'm not sure. Son down Big Cell as Proby for the Gulf Coast Dragons. What up? Tell them I said, hey, my Gulf Coast Dragons. So this is the great info to have right about now. Let me tell you something, son-in-law. Gulf Coast Dragons is a hell of an organization. Them some good cats. I met a few of them. And with anything, nothing is perfect. So let me tell you that right now. Nothing is perfect. The only thing that you can do, man, is be the best member that you could be. Like I said, listen, observe, learn your bylaws, take the time to read them, learn them, study them. I'm not telling you to become an asshole. You feel what I'm saying? But just know what you need to know, man, and make the observation. And then make a wise decision based on what it is that you're looking for. You feel what I'm saying? Know what it is that you're looking for. Know, okay, I want to join this club because I need this, or I'm looking for this. A lot of times we join the club but don't even know why we join. It's just some cool shit. I just want to be around other people that ride motorcycles and all this and all that. So, just take your time, brother, and I promise you'll be all right. But like I said, no club is perfect. Everybody got their flaws. Everybody clubs got their cliques. Everybody club got their favorites and all this and all that. And everybody club will give you the bylaws and hold you to the bylaws, but won't hold themselves to the bylaws. That's another thing too. I'm another topic I probably do. How do you want me to follow the bylaws, but you change the bylaws to fit whatever it is you have? Go ahead with your question, my man Black Moses. I love you, brother. Pound for pound, one of the baddest MCs out there right now. They damn sure got Memphis on lock. So my man Black Moses, another true ground pounder. So what's going on, Moses? What you got for me? We'll see what Moses got. Are you my partner or what? Hands down, I got you, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I got you. If you was in a fire, I'll come in there to get you out, player. You feel me? I'll come in there to get you out, man. So if you was in a burning building, I'll come in there to get you out, man. All right, is that it, y'all? I'm not going to take up too much of your time. Enjoy your Saturday. If you're at work, man, do what you need to do. Pay the bills, take care of the family, kiss the kids, tell the wife you love her, tell your family you love them, you know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing promised to none of us. It's going down next weekend. Shreveport, Louisiana, second to none. It's going down. And then shortly coming up, we got Rare Breed Atlanta coming up right behind that, I believe. Again, it's Regulator Weekend here in Atlanta. Shout out to all the regulators doing their thing. It's the oldest sports bike club in Georgia. And when I said the oldest, some other stuff. So anyway, enjoy your weekend, man. It's your boy, Big Cell FHO. I enjoy the questions. Make sure y'all send me the questions, whatever you got, so we can go live and talk about them and do whatever I got to do. All right, what up, Miss Queen T? Finally woke up, huh? Anyway, love you guys. Love, peace, and hair grease. It's your boy, Big Cell FHOH, and I see I'm gone.